Alright, so now let's talk about sticky design loops. Approx, what are you talking about? If you actually saw the title of this video, then you know what I'm talking about. Basically, a design loop is another way of saying what's going to be in the game and the core story of the game. Feral's going to have a very interesting core story. We know that much. We don't know too much about what it's going to be, but from the official Feral wiki, it's obviously not really official, but what they've given is 100% official, and it says sticky design loops. Players will be presented with meaningful mechanics aimed at evolving their character and developing their personal 3D environment. Let me break this down for you. So first of all, let's find out what a design loop is. So a design loop is basically just another way of saying some sort of mechanic. So if you've ever played Mario, you know how the game goes. Basically, you have to press up, down, or jump and left and right and move your character and collect coins and, save the princess in the end. So that's how you play that game. So a loop can be said as the way you play it, as in the mechanics, as in the keys that you use to play it, or a game loop can be the design of the game, as in the main story. So in the case of Mario, it'll be like spawn at a particular place and then do the whole level and then jump over the enemies and then see how the enemy reacts and then save the princess. And that's a simplified version of the loop. So a loop is basically a way of saying how the mechanics of the game are actually going to work. So a sticky design loop is another way of saying that this game, that Feral's loops are going to be very, very interactive, and they're going to be very, very addictive in a way, which sounds a little bit weird, but as a game design company, obviously they have to make it very, very attractive and want people to play again. So that's about the loop. Now let's read. Players will be presented with meaningful mechanics, as I said, mechanics aimed at evolving their character and developing their own personal 3D environment. So we know for sure that this is going to be a 3D game, which is really, really cool. And we also know that evolving their character and developing their character. So that means that this clearly means there's going to be some kind of central drive to this game, as in you know how there's adventures in AnimalJam, there's probably going to be some kind of quests. We know quests are going to be there, but there's probably going to be something where the character or you learn more as you play. So you know how in the adventures you end up learning that Greeley has this sort of characteristics and Gilbert is sort of like this. So maybe there's going to be something like that, but except you are not learning about someone else, you're learning about your own character. Sounds pretty confusing and interesting at the same time. But if you haven't watched the previous two videos, which is a part of a series on Feral's core, make sure to watch it. I'll put the link in the description, and you can also click the title card right now to watch the next video or the previous video. Make sure to enter the giveaway in the first video. I'm giving away a blue headdress and a mystery AnimalJam Play Wild item, and make sure to enter the Discord server. See you in the next video.